Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak and we are in the Blacklight district and we're about to give the tour to all of our assistants. So let's just do that, let's look around and see if we can avoid the key events until we talk to as many people as we can. Hey there, come on and have some fun. Just don't get too naughty, alright? Now there was some good entertainment today. Sure made this old hag happy. They've got some pretty colorful young'uns lined up. I can't wait to see what sort of havoc they end up wreaking. Not your average grandma, this one. She gives off a real sinister aura. I'm not sure why. Oh, Blacklight ain't without its downside, but when you're old and you got more time than you know what to do with, it's the only place to be. Just don't call it my retirement, but I still got plenty of fuel left in this tank. Okay, so I'm guessing she used to be some powerful warrior? That's why she has such a powerful aura. Maybe. It's the Blacklight district. Anything can happen. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Thought you could start shit outside my restaurant, huh? I'll let you guys off once. Got to make some money taking bets on that, but you damage this place and I'll collect your head, got it? Don't you guys cause no trouble, alright? This here's a legit business. I'm running with the boss's permission. You can't give me shit. Legitimate is stretching it a bit with all those safety hazards he's got in plain sight. Whatever's going on, he sounds serious. Better not get in his way or else. Hey, it ain't my fault all that crap went down. Whatever, let's take a look around and then get the hell out of here. Black Chief, well you need to rush. The gambling den's open. We ought to grab his teeth and throw down. We can leave once we make some dough. Alright, but just a little, and I mean only a little. Hey, we're in a gambling den here, but the don't mean is a free-for-all. Any bastard that step on a line gets kicked out. Literally. You wanna up the ante and put more money on the table? Be my guest, but when you play in my house, you play by my rules. The sooner you get that through your thick skulls, the better we'll get along. Got it?
Whatever it be.
Fine.
Come again.
Well, maybe. We'll think about it.
This is so insane.
Okay.
I'm so lost. I don't know which way is which anymore.
No need to fret. I have this area all mapped out.
Yeah, me too.
Wow, there sure are a lot of bars in this place.
They are likely the only sources of refuge for the people here.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, the Colosseum is really buzzing today. Must be something big going on up there. I'd say that's a good enough reason to let loose and party hard. Though, don't you? I've got just the right drink to make that happen. In fact, here's a secret. It really turns me on when somebody buys one of my pricier bottles. Do that and maybe I'll throw in an extra treat, They sure don't have places like this on the surface. Hey, you had my attention when you mentioned the Colosseum, but maybe that can wait. That's what no law and no regulation does to a place. Just don't let them sucker you in, or you'll regret it.
All my stuff is to die for.
Yeah, but I don't plan to die for anything. Not just yet.
See you later, handsome.
Alright, let's go the same way back, and then we can do the beginning that we've done before. I think that after that we need to hit some of the key events. Okay, this is just a bad. Weird that got stopped last time we tried to go up there, since it's just a dead end. Oh, I remember seeing you all pass through here earlier. I'm glad to see you managed to reunite with Mr. Van. Just be careful when you walk. The more trouble you can avoid, the better. Blacklight's full of danger, stranger danger especially. Don't make eye contact with anybody who looks the least bit suspicious, alright? It's just for your safety. Okay, thank you for the advice, sir. Not to change the subject, but may I ask what you wear that mask? Its design is quite curious. Oh, you mean this thing? Gee willikers, I feel so darn silly talking about this. Call it a little indulgence of mine. In the life I was a little, naughty, you see? Oh, that's, neat? I guess it's just kinda his own weird little quirk. Quirk my ass. Man's creepy as, all get out. I know it's weird, but that's just the way Blacklight is. Just roll with it, okay? Watch your step when you're walking around here. The Blacklight district is full of danger.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
We await your next visit.
Yeah, I know. Did my eyes deceive me, or was that beauty's blade working with Heiyue and Ouroboros? And those weren't the only intriguing faces present either. Oh, I sure did think what to happen if all of them are putting their heads together. Yeah, a lot can happen. Oh, I remember all of you guys. Interesting. You make for one strange group when you all come here together. But hey, what isn't weird when you live in the Blacklight district? Common sense is for the surface dwellers. Just be careful down here, folks. These parts can leap out and bite you if you don't keep an eye out. You know, I had a funky hookah come in through Tharbad. I had them for sale for a hot minute, but then I heard the police were going around clearing them off the street. I opened them up and sure enough, they got some real hardcore stuff in them. I pulled them after that. It's just not worth it. I'm not in that kind of business. I'll sell good times, not lifetimes. She must be talking about those horrible hookahs. Good to hear the police got rid of them here too. Generally, the longer a shop's been around, the better the vendors know what to sell and not to sell. This lady here's a bit of an outlier, but still. It ain't that scary, shopping down here. Just remember where those lines are and make sure you don't cross them, alright? Alright, that's good to know. Okay.
Let's talk if you've got a minute.
Hey, you're that her lady. Yay, are you gonna tell me more stories about the outside, please? Of course. What are you curious about, kiddo? Oh. I wanna know where mommy came from. And can you give me a hug too? Just an irresistible little munchkin, aren't you? Alright, come here. I'm all yours. Even Hermes is no match for the power of cuteness. I love the courier lady. Sometimes she can come visit me. I wish she would come every day. Gotta say, didn't expect to find you here. How long have you been down here? Oh, not too long. I'm just here for work. I'm guessing you and the rest of your office are taking a breather? Whatever you're up to, be careful. This place has no shortage of unique characters to look out for. You can say that again. You know, you give him too much credit. Characters almost make him sound reasonable. Well, when you have all those different factions here, I find it best to stay neutral and avoid ruffling any feathers. I don't shy away from anyone. You need something hauled? I'm your mule. For the right price and the right conditions, of course. Hey, and here I thought she's gone batshit in setting up shop down here. Guess that's not surprising in the retrospect though. Hey, she might not technically be part of the underworld, but she got one foot in it for sure. Oh, just for reference, there's no alcohol in this. I can't go ferrying around orders all drunk and dizzy now, can I? Once I'm done with this, it's straight off to the next job. No rest for us weary freelancers, is there? Hey, ain't that the truth? Wait, booze or no booze, how the hell is she able to down that with her helmet still on? A straw, with just a little crack in her helmet. You know, that's a really good question. I'm curious now too. Yoda, how are you always so cute? You're always such a sweet, considerate little angel. What the hell are you looking at? Can you give a gal some privacy? You're killing the goddamn vibe. Sorry, we'll be out of your way. She was in a completely different world there. Yeah, talk about zoning out. She sure as hell doesn't look all bark though. I kinda feel like she used to be a Jaeger. Maybe she's retired. Either way, she really loves her son. Hey, maybe that's the reason why she retired. Oh, just so we're absolutely clear, if you do anything to my Yoda, and I do mean anything, you're gonna pay the price for it, big time. If you're gonna drink at my bar, expect you to know your place. Got it? Fine, we know, we know.
Hey, mister. How about...
Oh my goodness, is that you, Van? It is, isn't it? Oh, my beloved fourth boyfriend has finally returned to me. What? Damn, Chief. Some girls for the rest of us. What the chicken tongue don't you have crawling over you? Oh, I'm old, not insane. You really think I'd get with a girl like her? Piss off. But, oh no, you saved me. You held my hand and rescued me from those awful no-good cops on my tail. You were my knight in shining armor, saving me from those false charges. Just remembering it gives me butterflies. Yeah, if those charges were false, then I'm Sheena Dirk. Bullshit, lady. You're real ought to kick that habit of yours, stabbing every guy you fall for. Like there's some kind of corkboard. Wait, what do you say to that? Pardon me if it sounds like an obvious question, but may I ask why you go to such lengths? Oh, that's just embarrassing. Are you really going to make me answer? I mean, what won't a girl do for love? She'll do whatever it takes to make a man hers, each and every last wretch of him. It's only natural. This chick takes possessive to a whole new level. Well, she's certainly a unique person, even under her circumstances. Hold on, doesn't that mean Van could be next? His life is in danger. Oh, the hell it is. I told you, she and I are not a thing. Period.
Alrighty.
It's only normal for a girl in love to be a little possessive. Her man should be all hers. That's why I stab every boyfriend of mine like a little pincushion. And then when I'm done, I'll tell them I'm breaking up with them. Why does it have to be like this? Why do the police always get involved when it's just a tiny little argument? It makes no sense. Oh well, for now, I'm laying low until things cool over. I have you to thank for making it all possible, my love. Anyway, I like to collect books in my free time, so feel free to look around and see if any of them interest you. For a collection of books, these make for a rather stark selection, I must say. Yeah, she's a lot of romance novels and prison diaries? She certainly has a very specific tastes. Smile and wave, gang, smile and wave. You try to actually hold a conversation with her and she'll break your mind in half.
What'll you have today?
Just for a little bit of sous chef?
Thanks for coming.
Okay. Yeah, it's now about which to do first, so let's just keep going this way, shall we?
Strange posse you're running with.
Ah, the spriggan and his lovely assistant again. I see you've added some new faces to your ranks since we last met. What brings you here? Somebody heard I need to take a look at? Well, you know me. Show me the mirror and I'll take a gander. Sick, dead, whatever you need, I can handle it. Isabel? I didn't know you worked down here. What, she's a friend of yours or something? Well, not exactly. She was a client we did some work for after I first joined. Yep, and as you can probably tell, she's a pretty renowned duck in the underbelly. Not my first choice for treatment. She'll punch you up, but gouge your wallet too. But hey, she's always around whenever you need it. Ouch. That's a little mean, don't you think? I'm not a scam artist, I just know what I'm worth. Money talks, after all, and I listen. Green is a language we all understand. Money talks? I didn't know they printed talking money. But hey, I'll take your word for it. You sound like a real skilled doctor. You know the Colosseum behind here? They ship me a lot of their fighters when they get roughed up. They're not easy jobs, but I'll always take a look, provided they've got the coin. They're far from my favorite patients though. Too rowdy for me. They never sit still. Now the silver spoon who comes wailing and begging with stacks of mirror, I love those. They're so desperate, it's adorable.
They're all specially made.
Ooh. Not bad. Decent healing. And stat up as well.
Always be careful when and how
Well,
much you use.
hopefully they are added to the list of Hermes. The Bulls Arena.
Cool! There's a match going on right now!
It's some kind of arena? Nice.
Yep, this here is where they're holding fighting tournaments. You go in, beat the shit out of each other. Makes for some gambling hotbed, as you can imagine. Cool. Color me intrigued. Wow, that's awesome. Sounds like an amazing place to train. Yeah, no. Literally anything goes in there. Roads, mods, explosives, you name it. It ain't the place to train. It's the straight up blood sport in there. The organizer will come up with bullshit reasons to make you fight monsters and archaisms. Even if you survive all the shit they throw at you, it really ain't worth it. Just stay clear of it, alright? That's fair. Sounds like you really have to be on your toes in there. Pretty decent prize money if you win though. I'll give him that much credit. It is one way to make ends meet down here. Mr. ARKRIDE, you're not speaking from experience, are you? Nah, that shit ain't my scene. Well, not anymore, I mean. Look, they were hard times, okay? That boss had paid for a new truck, but he didn't pay for all the mods like the previous one I had. Whatever you say, Chief. Next time you decide to enter, let me know so I can put my money on you. Hell no, I ain't setting foot in that cesspit again. But the question is, can we now? Can you imagine us being able to go in there, make some extra cash, win some prizes and that kind of stuff? I wouldn't mind that. That's the spirit, Joe. Can't wait to see you kick ass in the next match. Kill that stupid boss, you hear me? I've got all my money riding on you. Hey, don't have to tell me twice. Once I'm done with him, we're having ourselves a good old-fashioned bloodbath. I'll knock this son of a bitch out in one blow, and I won't stop until this whole town's red.
Right.
yeah, right. A lot of people, not many that actually want to hold a conversation with us, which I can somewhat understand. Oh wait, we're already all the way around. Nope. The game puts us on the other side. Alright, we did go to that one. My man, you came at the perfect time. Come on, step inside and have some fun. Bring your lady friends too. You're gonna love the girls we have here. Plenty to choose from, and they're all people pleasers, in more than one. Anyway, enjoy your stay in Blacklight District. There's nowhere else in Edith you can tend to your deepest wants and needs like we can. Hey, I've seen that guy around here from time to time. Never knew he was a barker till now. This joint makes sense. The cops don't come down here. If you want to go do dirty on the down low, this is where you go. Almost expected Aaron to give a response to that.
Wanna get a drink together?
Showgirls? Well, if it isn't Edith's one and only Spriggan. What brings you here, darling? Got time to stay and play? Your lady friends are more than welcome to join you, if they're up for it. You've got girls who know how to keep a woman company too. You'll be drowning in pleasures you can't find anywhere else on the surface, I can promise you that. Stay a while, won't you, big guy? I don't get it. What kind of place is this? It feels alluring. I feel drawn to it, but I really don't know why. I've never felt like this before. Hard no. Letting you two waltz in there is just asking for trouble. And you? Don't even think about sneaking inside when I'm not looking, punk. Hey, I'm an adult. What do you care how I spend my free time? Sometimes a guy just needs to let it hang, you know? I care because you'll get hooked on that shit in 2 seconds. Can't trust your horny ass to stay out of trouble. Oh, I think most of the girls still have some growing up to do. Those services aside, I've still got some things for sale there. If you change your mind and decide to spend some quality time with our girls, just let me know. I'll wait right here for you, handsome. It appears she and Mr. ARKRIDE are acquainted with one another. Whoever she is, she certainly has quite the way with words.
Alrighty.
Now we have something of a reputation for sucking our customers dry. Literally and figuratively, but we still have our standards. For one thing, we're only put to squeeze on our richest customers. We don't overwork our employees either. Getting addicted only leads to trouble in the long term. Indulge responsibly, okay? I don't know how to describe it, but this lady is really alluring for some reason. I know what you mean. She's beautiful. Yeah, she has her fans on both sides of the aisle. Probably how she can recruit all those girls for this place.
Ooh, you look dangerous.
Now, what are you selling? CP bottles with technically gourmet points, which is very expensive. And a bunny strap. Oh well.
I'd better see you again.
In for a penny. In for a pound. I think that's everything except the event. Yes.
Proceeding to neutralize.
Really? Same guys again?
Let's play.
If we must.
Alright. Then we'll do it the hard way.
You make me sick.
Breathe on close.
Come on, come on. I'll smash. Your crutch. All you on, yes.
Okay, we're gonna go to the bath anyway once we get out of here, so
Initializing drive.
might as well give it everything we got.
Go time. Get out of here.
Here goes.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be able to take them down, really.
Go time.
No, no zero, just punches.
Activating skin. Son of a.
I'm sure you guys have figured it out, but the Blacklight District ain't exactly the kind of place you visit for fun. Aaron's another story, but the rest of you make easy pickings for scumbags and lowlifes hacking it down here. You don't come down here by yourself, understood? Yeah, I get what you mean. Things can get really dicey if you get surrounded here. But if you bring a buddy along, I bet it makes for a fun fight. Well, ideally, you won't be fighting in the city at all. Still, I didn't realize that there were so many people like that down here. Yep, pretty spooky when you think about it. This world here is a lot closer to yours than you might be comfortable with. It is, but honestly, I'm just more surprised this all existed right under my nose. At least it's surprising to someone as well-to-do as me. Perhaps I'm just not very aware of my surroundings. You'd think this would be something of a problem, but it's like everyone just turns a blind eye to it. I hear ya. Blacklight is a lawless place, but they have some of their own rules instead. The big one being, you don't drag innocent civilians into your messes down here. Most tend to follow that, so they'll leave you alone. Keyword is being most. Some of them step out of line, like we just saw. Reminds me of HUA's own code. Do you visit here often, Mr. ARKRIDE? You seem to be rather well informed about this area. I check in from time to time. There is intel down here that you can't find anywhere else. And as you guys might have noticed by now, it's a good place to sharpen your street smarts. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. That gotta be like the best part of the whole trip. Man, Jaeger born and bred, ain't ya? That she definitely is. I'm guessing, yeah, time for us to get out of here. Talk to everyone, went around the shops. So there's nothing else for us here. Unless we get attacked by the end of it, so let's make sure.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Oh, you know what I just realized? We haven't checked any bulletin boards here. Don't sweat that. As a rule, don't take 4 SPGs from anybody down here. Why not? There's a lot of people here who could use some help, aren't there? For real, nobody down here is exactly innocent, so I can't imagine any of them being able to go to the cops or braces for help. Well, that's the problem. There are some rare exceptions, but almost everyone down here has a checkered past in some way. Ultimately, I can't trust them not to abuse the system. Worst case scenario, I can farm out as a grunt for some real sketchy shit. Not worth it. That does make sense, given Spriggan's reputation for assisting in legally grey matters. I can see how a bad faith actor might exploit them for their own gain, and how society at large would offer little to defend them. To be clear, I already made a point of filtering out those garbage posts to start with. More than anything else, I'd just be a giant time sink trying to vet requests from these parts. That's the biggest reason I don't bother. As much as some folk might think otherwise, I don't deal with criminals. I deal with people who have complicated problems. When somebody has a problem they can't rely on the law or the guild to solve, they come to me. That's all there is to it. That is van for you. What can I say? It worked for me so far. Must be doing something right. End of the day, if someone here really wants my services, they've not completely out of luck when they still got 2 options. They can post a 4 SPG in another part of town, or they come talk to me. Same as anybody else, really. Doesn't mean I'll agree to help, but I'll hear him out, at least. That's our boss. Always trying to keep the door open. Yeah, cause you never know who might walk through that door. Leave the Blacklight District and return to the surface? Yes, please. Let us return. After leaving the district, they made their way to the surface, following a different route. October 18th, 5:05 PM. Damn, is it already this late? We're down there for a while. It connects to the Riverside District too? Feels like waking up from a dream. Well, guess it was all a bit too much for a kid. Speaking of kids, seems like the boy we ran into is the son of a Jaeger. I really liked it down there, shady criminals excluded. It was like a conflict could break out at any second, the perfect place for training. Hey, not this again. Well, at least it hadn't fully descended into anarchy, even if the rules were somehow lax. It seemed like a good place to procure goods and materials you can't get on the surface. Yeah, don't want anyone getting hooked on the place, but if it's used when you need it to, just follow the rule. That goes for you in particular, Aaron. You okay, Agnes? You're awfully quiet. Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine. It was just a lot to take in. I'm feeling a bit of culture shock, I suppose. I can hardly blame you. I'm sorry. I was probably making you feel even worse with how carried away I was getting. Oh, you don't need to feel responsible. It just, to be honest, I got something else on my mind too. It does kind of feel like there's something been eating at you lately. Worried about things at school? Yes, actually. There's a major opportunity coming up that I was considering opting into. But I think I've decided against it. There's nothing more it can teach me that I haven't learned already after all. Oh?
Our information did not lead us astray, I see.
Ah, Prince.
It's good to see you all, my friends.
That it is.
Your Highness. Najee. Damn, talk about showing up unexpected. So this is what the chief was talking about?
Correct. His Highness and I have something to discuss with you. Please, climb in.
I'm guessing another venture outside the city? It's so spacious in here. This here is an ETWS stretch limo, right? Hell of a luxury. Right smooth as a baby's ass too. Still room to move up in the world, huh? The suspension system is a luxury vehicle like this versus my pickup are built for totally different things. Oh, speaking of, I take it you liked the part I sent you? I got it on special order to ensure it didn't clash with the aesthetic of your truck. Oh, like undersells it, it's a thing of beauty. Even if that ulterior motive behind sending it wasn't just in my head. Still, I'm glad you both looking, well. Thank you, my apologies again for all the trouble we caused you. Well, we weren't expecting to see you all again so soon either. But we were already here for a visit with the President, so the timing happened to line up. What? Oh, that Gramhart guy. Didn't anything happen about a meeting in the news? Some kind of secret talks? You needn't concern yourself with details that are on a need-to-know basis. Well, we are living in crazy times. No doubt there's plenty for our leaders to be talking about. Much as it bugs me that you've clearly got something beside that you want to dump on us. Oh? I think I see what's going on now.
I'm sure you do. We invited you here in the hopes of hiring you. This is a joint request from Elsheim and the CID.
Oh, that's quite a pair. I'm committing to nothing but keep going.
The short of it is, we'd like you to go on another trip for us. To the home of the Verne Company. The city of Basel in the southwest.
That's Calvard's biggest orbit manufacturer, isn't it? This sounds like a big one.
If you could take a look at the screen.
Basel is an industrial city that is home to both the Verne Group's HQ and the Basel Institute of Science. Its artisanal district dates back to the Middle Ages, and it is surrounded by an abundance of nature. Our problem is that as of late, the city's orbital network has become unstable. In addition, suspicious individuals have been sighted leaving and entering the city.
Don't tell me it's... I know what you're thinking, but we can't assume that until we have all the facts, of which we have very little. Under normal circumstances, we'll be well informed of the situation, as our country has deep ties with the Institute. Unfortunately, its director, who also happened to be Verne's CEO, has been notably unforthcoming as of late. Oh, that's strange. Isn't your country one of Verne's largest shareholders? Yes, it is. We are not their principal shareholder, but we still wield considerable influence over the company. Yes, in spite of that fact, the CEO has been emphatically vague in response to our questions. We suspect he's merely buying time. For what though, I do not know. But his sudden shift in behavior indicates he's hiding something, hence my request to you. Well, you're not giving me much to work with here. And if you're looking for technical experts, you've come to the wrong place. Oh, I beg to differ. After all, you have one of Marduk's very own concierge in your employ. Also, a little birdie told me you're testing some revolutionary new technology at present. Oh, you mean that Simu thingy? It is still undergoing testing, but we plan to reveal it to the public eventually. Ah, good to hear. I most certainly be looking forward to it. Anyhow, if we took our request to the guild, it'll land at the bottom of their list of priorities, given that no civilian casualties have occurred. Also, much like the police, they are wary as a fox with that sort of mysteries. Right, and if we're on the job, we can deal with any problems that you'd rather keep away from the public eye. The conditions are fair, but you better be willing to pay top mirror for our services, or you can count us out. Oh, you needn't worry there. If anything, that makes you more trustworthy in my book. Is that a fact? Well, I think we should definitely consider taking this one. especially if Almata is involved. If possible, I'd like to ask one thing before we agree to take on this. What's the CID's connection to this case? You haven't been upfront about that. Oh. Ever the sharp one. Vern and the Institute are currently part of 2 national projects. One of them is for making the Zyva standard available to the general public, both at home and abroad. The technology is a national secret, so our involvement should be no surprise. Makes sense? I'm gonna stay on top of any leaks and scandals so they don't slip through the cracks. What about the other project? Classified. Ah, come on. Boo. Even I don't know the specifics there, so I'm in the same boat as you all. I did try pressing the president for details, but he simply wouldn't budge. Apologies, but that's all more reason why I cannot divulge any information about the project. The point is, there are many reasons for our involvement. Well, this all sounds fishy as hell, but whatever, get on with it. Well, as you wish. The issue of the Zyva standard funding source also needs to be addressed. And I will delegate that task to your group's chief and concierge. Huh? What do you mean? Well, since when did you become my boss? Fine, I'll explain. Zyva's being Vern's 6th generation combat orbment is common knowledge at this point. But there's a little known fact about the project's humble beginnings. It's got a massive capital injection from an interested party. And that party just so happened to be the Veles Investment Bank, which is also the largest shareholder of Marduk, my employer. Ah, I see. Sure feels like I'm hearing the name Veles a lot lately. Veles? Oh, as in the city-state. Correct. It's a giant port city in the Central East. It may not have much land, but through trade in the South Sea, its people amassed a great fortune, which they are invested all over the continent. They are both all our allies and our competitors. The Veles Investment Bank is owned by them. So you're trying to drag our asses into a Central Eastern turf war, all so we can be your eyes and ears. Well, I guess they could be sending in their own spies, especially with state-level secrets up for grabs. In short, you want us to investigate a highly complex situation from a neutral standpoint and get to the bottom of what's going on there. Does that about sums it up? Well, I give you an 85 for that answer. In the event that Veles attempts to interfere, we would also like you to act as a mediator. You got this all mapped out. Mediation is not one of our specialties, unfortunately, so I'm not certain if we are your best option for that. On the contrary, I think you all are the safest bet on that front. Should you take our request, you will stay in Basel for 3 days. I'm sure there will be other 4 SPGs you can juggle at the same time. We can expect you to leave at once, but it would be best if you depart within the next few days. Wait. Alright, we'll give it some thought when we get back. Can't make any promises. I understand. We won't be out of options if you refuse. The CID never puts all its eggs in one basket. Regardless, everything we told you is strictly confidential. Though I think a rather unexpected issue might work in our favor here. And what is that issue? After that, Prince Sherid and Kincaid saw them back to their office. Once they arrived, they enjoyed dinner at Montmartre before gathering to discuss the Crown Prince's request. Well, take it you ain't heard a thing about all this from your own company? I am naturally aware of the plan to make Zyva standard available to the masses, but not about the problems in Basel. If A is really involved, I would have expected to have already been informed. Gotcha, that does sound like something that'll take us 3 days either way. But if we're looking into the things at Vern and the Institute, we're gonna need to work mostly weekdays. But that would mean Anya's... Actually, the timing here is rather perfect. You see, Wow, high school here sounds really fun. Trust the big school in the capital to bust out the fancy trips. Aramis is all about his students thinking for themselves, so something like this makes sense. Bet you'll have reports to write for the days about it too. Yes, actually, some of my friends who came here the other day are considering Basel too. I was interested in going myself, but I wasn't sure whether or not that was the best decision. But you would be leaving next Thursday for 3 days. So the timing matched up splendidly. It's almost as if Arusha wants this to happen. Oh, not to think I think my personal circumstances should push us into taking this on, of course. Of course. But that goes both ways. You're a student first, so don't go forcing your decision to line up with our job. Even if we do end up in the same general place, your studies might mean we won't see each other. Well, I suppose that's true, but that still kind of hurts. Huh? That's rich coming from the guy who always decides where to go based on who's shoved the dessert down his throat. Speaking of which, what are we gonna find in Basel on that front? Excellent question. A baked tart called an engadin is probably the most famous. It's made of walnuts and honey nougat and has simply but mellow taste that's just... I suppose Van's right. I need to make up my own mind about what to do. Otherwise my great-grandfather would never... Or dad for that matter. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you concern. Not at all. I don't think anyone would blame you for feeling conflicted here. But should we end up going to the same place, rest assured that I will do all I can to support you. Oh, she's way too perceptive. Thank you, but why? Oh. No way. Well, I think the Genesis wants to come too. I'll speak to my friends at school tomorrow. But if you could work under the assumption we'll all be going and prepare accordingly? Got it. But don't forget that I'm a student first and foremost, right? I won't. I'll make this work so I can handle my obligations properly, both here and at the school. Well, good night. Yeah, night. So, I guess we'll be leaving next Thursday, same day as Aramis. But Renee and the Prince just dumped this on us, so they can wait until tomorrow for an answer. Still, she's sure looking brighter than when I met her. With how much she's got weighing on her, I'm sure she's still got a lot to work through though. But I'll work out for her as best as I can, being her boss and all. Man, that sure was the day. Guess I'll go for a walk to wind down before bed.
Thanks for the update.
Well, you know what that means? That means we'll leave the episode here, and on the next one, we'll do our rounds. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be multiple marks for us to hit. But most of all, it's to talk to everyone, do our free time events, and go to the movie theater. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.